Now, fresh controversy has erupted over Kapurthala lynching case over the suspicion of sacrilege. The police has gone on record and said that there was no evidence of sacrilege in the Nizampur Gurdwara in Kapurthala. The Congress has also condemned the incident and asked for action against those who took the law into their own hands.
There was a social media video uploaded by one Amarjit Singh, who has a Gurdwara Sahib there in Kapurthala district, which falls under police station Kotwali. The name of the village is Badshahpur. Based on that video, police came to know. Police went inside, and it was reported by Amarjit that this person came with the intent of, that person said that came with the intent of sacrilege. Though he himself stated that as far as Gurdwara Sahib is at the first floor and house is at the ground floor. So there is nothing, there was no chhed-chhad or something with Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji or the Sukhasan room where Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is placed at night.
So nothing of this sort thing has happened which is disrespectful.
I would like to add that he said that on Nishan Sahib, there was an event that he saw him doing something at the lower end of the Nishan Sahib. Till now, there is no physical event which can be attributed to a sacrilege. But since the caretaker of the Gurdwara Sahib, Amarjit Singh, Baba Amarjit Singh, he has stated so. Based on his statement, we have registered one FIR, number 305, under section 295A of sacrilege. In the meanwhile, because of it became an emotive issue because of video of that fellow Amarjit Singh. More than 200 people gathered. They were armed also, means like having swords and all. SSP's Kapurthala was inside. Small police party was also inside. But in that all emotive issue, the person whom they were holding in captivity, he also has been killed.
Amandeep is joining us for more on this. Amandeep, the police, of course, at the moment are treating it as a law and order issue where a man was beaten to death over what right now at least appears to be a fake news that was generated. Now, give us a sense of what the government's response has been so far.
Well, Nupur, the government is mum on this Kapurthala entire incident just because the police have claimed that it was not the attempt of sacrilege in Kapurthala Gurdwara, and in fact the Amarjit Singh, who's the caretaker of Gurdwara, has sounded on social media that we are not going to hand over this person to police and inviting Sikh organizations to decide the fate of that person who was actually apprehended in the morning yesterday. And in fact now police investigated the matter after registering the FIR on the claims of caretaker Amarjit Singh under section 295A, and in fact they visited the spot physically and they didn't find any kind of evidence that can prove the attempt of sacrilege. So that is the reason that man who was beaten to death, he was actually inside Gurdwara, apprehended by the caretaker. But what is the point behind this? What is the point behind inviting the Sikh outfits instead of handing over that person to police? And the government, Charanjit Singh Channi and even Deputy Chief Minister Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa, they both are silent. Yesterday we asked the similar question to Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi, that what you have to say on this, that when the police is claiming there was no sacrilege attempt. Charanjit Singh Channi replies that it is a matter of investigation and police is investigating that matter. Why they are not doping the seriousness of his entire issue? Just because this can create a lot of tension and unrest in Punjab, the kind of incident reported in Kapurthala, and in fact especially when they started hurting the Sikh sentiments. Though police have registered the FIR and investigated investigating the matter, and body has been taken into the custody and body has been sent for the post-mortem. But no identification has been done so far, just because he was having the person who was beaten to death having no ID proof. So now the seriousness of this entire case is enhancing each and every minute. Police investigation reveals something else, but the caretaker is claiming something else. Contradiction and confronting between both the statements.
Absolutely. And obviously, there is a deeper investigation that is perhaps required into this. Let's listen into what the SSP of Kapurthala has told the public.
उसने हमको एक अमरजीत सिंह था, निजामपुर मोड़ पे उसका एक जगह थी, उसके ऊपर उसने गुरुद्वारा बनाया था, नीचे उसकी रहाइश थी, उस वहाँ रहता था। सुबह 4 o'clock उसको लगा भी बाहर कोई बंदा आया है, वो बाहर निकला, बंदा भाग गया। उसने अपने सेवादारों को बोला भी इसको पकड़ो। जब उन्होंने उसको ढूंढा तो उसने जैकेट डाली हुई थी ऊपर, जैसे आपने डाली हुई है, वो जैकेट एक सेवादार की थी। उन्होंने उससे आइडेंटिफाई किया भी ये वही चोर है जो उसने हमारे अंदर चोरी की है। फिर उसको खींच के अंदर लेके आए। फिर उन्होंने चेक किया, दरबार साहब गुरुद्वारा साहब ऊपर था, छत के ऊपर, उसको बिल्कुल ठीक था, वहाँ पे कोई बेअदबी नहीं हुई। बट जो निशान साहब होता है, सिखों के 2 निशान होते हैं, खालसा का निशान साहब जो नीचे से ऊपर को जाता था, उसके ऊपर उन्होंने कहा भी उसका कपड़ा जो है उसने उसको हिलाया हुआ था। वहाँ पे उसने कोई अटेम्प्ट की थी, उससे कोशिश की थी बेअदबी की, जिससे उन्होंने उसको बंद किया। उन्होंने उसको अपने एक रूम में लॉक कर लिया, वहाँ पे उसकी मारपीट की। फिर उसको सोशल मीडिया में वो लाइव हो गए, लाइव मारपीट उन्होंने दिखाई, सारा कुछ किया। उसके बाद पुलिस गई, जो उन्होंने लाइव होके लोगों को बुला लिया, धार्मिक लोगों को बुलाया भी, ये हमने यहाँ पे जो कल दरबार साहब में अमृतसर में हुआ था वही हमारे साथ हो गया है, तो आप वहाँ पे आके हमारी मदद करो। तो काफ़ी मॉब इकट्ठा हो, फिर मॉब ने आके उस पे ऊपर असॉल्ट कर दिया। इसके बाद उसकी इंजरीज हुई तो बंदे की डेथ होगी। अब उसकी डेड बॉडी जो है वो मॉर्चरी में पड़ी हुई है। हम कल उसका पोस्टमार्टम करवाएंगे। हम वी आर रजिस्टरिंग ए केस, हमने केस रजिस्टर कर लिया है, उसके ऊपर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी। जो भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन में निकलेगा उसके मुताबिक कार्रवाई।
Now, the Punjab